right, well, welcome to yet another episode of Flip Your Friday. I'm your host, Wynn Silverman. This is my co-host, Casey LeBlanc. And this is pretty fun. We have Elijah Cooks in the house. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We are live here in Boise.
Boise, Idaho.
Boise,
yes,
Idaho.
We're out here having a great time in this cold weather.
Great time in this cold weather. So it's 20 degrees. Wind chill of about 10.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Yep.
But we're here for the Potato Bowl.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
So this is a day before the actual event. This is going to post on Friday. So at that point, we'll know what's up.
Yeah,
right?
we'll know what
So
happened.
we want to kind of just jump right in. The first thing we would want to do is give us a little bit of background. You're at San Jose State. You guys are in a bowl game. Tell us a little bit about the experience of getting to San Jose State. So you're a wide receiver, made it to a bowl. Now tell me a little bit about you and how you got to that point.
I mean, just honestly, getting to San Jose was the easy part for me because I knew once I was finna transfer, I knew I wanted to go to San Jose State because I knew the team they had.
Okay.
I really knew, because they had some boys, June, Cade. I played against those guys my whole life.
Okay.
Wow.
So you started at Nevada. So for
started
those
at
that don't know,
yeah,
started at Nevada, played 3 years there.
Part of your decision-making process was knowing that the team was good.
Yeah, so Eric Eastcott, the receiver coach I was telling you about, he was my coach at Nevada, and he came here and wanted me to come the year before. He wanted me to come back in 2021, last year. But I was just like, nah, we got Carson Strong at Nevada, Romeo Doves, we got a real NFL team over there. But then I got injured. I got hurt. So I missed the whole season, came over here with East Scott, knowing that the defense was going to be great, and they just needed a few things on offense.
Yeah.
A couple
A couple
playmakers.
playmakers on offense, and that's when I came on my official, actually with Chevan. My official visit was with Chevan.
Really?
And I told him, I was like, bro, wherever you're going to college, I'm going to jail.
Really?
I'm going to go with you.
So you guys were texting back and forth going, hey.
So did you consider Hawaii?
Well, he was leaving. He
Okay.
was leaving because that's why he was out of there because he didn't want his coach, the coach that they had there.
Yeah.
They left, so he wanted to leave. But since he left, he was going to go to Colorado State on a visit the day after he came to San Jose.
Interesting.
He was going to go to Colorado State, and my old coach went there too. But I was just like, bro, wherever you go, I'm going to go with you. And just know, San Jose State, we're going to have a great time. I know the coach, I know E, we're going to throw the ball. And so as soon as we did that, I knew.
Now you guys are roommates.
Yeah, we're roommates.
So
now.
you guys
Roommates,
become
live together.
friends. Now
One of my best friends.
you met through the recruiting process? Or
Yeah.
did you, okay.
So I kind of knew him because I hated playing Chevan.
Yeah.
Chevan's the worst fucking player to play against.
Why
he
is that?
runs, he throws, he does it all.
Yeah.
It's dynamic.
Every single time, when we're on offense, it's like you hate quarterbacks who can really run because it makes the defense really have to work. Because they can't just guard people. They got to run.
Right.
They can do everything. And so whenever we play Chevan, he would go crazy against us. He would go, I didn't think we lost to Chevan two out of 3 times I played at Nevada. And we played him every year.
Hey, can you tell me a little bit about the distinction between the culture at Reno versus the culture at San Jose State? Was it different? And Brennan's role in that,
I mean, honestly, Brennan's role in it. Brennan plays a huge role in it because Brennan makes us the culture here is we're family for real. At Nevada, we did stuff together, but we didn't do everything. Here, we're doing every little thing together. We're going places together. We're hanging out with each other, even when we're not supposed to. I'll be kicking it with my homies all day, every day. It's just, Nevada, you didn't want to leave the house.
do you think that translates into more wins?
Yes, 100%. Honestly, because being cool with my teammates, being able to just kick it with them, and I can talk to them straight up, tell them bro, you're playing like shit right now. Step your game up. And they'll understand. They'll be all right, he's my boy. I'm listening to him. We got it. That's why.
And that even translates to the whole. Some people don't understand that this is a full-time job the entire year. So does that also happen in the locker room? If someone's slacking, for example, do you feel compelled to be able to, hey, dude, you're doing the ghost lifting, right? We used to call it ghost lifting, where you might rack it once and then maybe that's your full workout. Do you guys pay attention to stuff like that and call players out and do all that or no?
Honestly, this year they put in this thing called the leadership council. So we have every single person, every group has 1 to 2 leaders in their group that we meet every week and we just talk about shit and we'll just be all right, if we think we should do this, we made a rule because people were showing up late, we made a rule that you had to be 10 minutes early before the lift, and if you're not 10 minutes early, you had to start doing up downs until the person got there. So you're just doing up downs for there's been a few times and you just get mad and that just pisses you off and it makes you just be bro, get the fuck to practice. This is your job. This is what you do every single day. There's nothing else you do.
When you were at Nevada, did you get an opportunity to play in a bowl game?
Yeah, so we played played in 2018 I played in the Arizona Bowl. 2019 I played in the Idaho Bowl.
Okay.
And then
Oh, so you've been here before.
yeah, I've been here before.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been here.
Coming
before.
full circle.
So walk those of us that have never been on the backside of. They see the bowl game, but it's a whole lead up to it. So
It's a
walk
whole
us
week.
through.
Yeah, you don't just fly to the game.
Yeah.
What
So walk
happens
us through like
yeah.
what's this experience been like? What have you been doing? What's going on in a player's head the day before the game? What do we got?
It's just completely because like we're out in Boise, Idaho, so we're trying to experience and see what the life is like out here. Like we got here Friday, we were out. Our curfew was a little later, so we got to go out see what people would do.
Okay.
And just enjoy ourselves. It's honestly I didn't expect Boise. Like my first time coming in 2019, it shocked me because I didn't think Boise was gonna be like a nice little downtown city.
You got a cool little downtown.
Cool little downtown, and then we came. This year was like my first time I was old enough to like actually do stuff, actually be by myself, hang out. Yeah. So it was just fun. Kind of like just all the teammates were out. It was
You guys just took over downtown.
Took over Boise for real. Like just took over.
Have you guys are playing Eastern Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ran into other Eastern Michigan guys, or are they kind of tucked away?
They're kind of tucked away, but like I think Saturday night.
Are you having like a contest or anything? Like I remember our bowl game, we would compete with like various like an eating contest for the linemen or something like that. Is there anything like that?
I think we have that tonight. I think is that what the mash bash is? We have like a mash bash tonight, and the bands come out and like we're gonna be all turned. People are be more energized, and then we had also
that's fun.
Yeah, we also did like this thing for feeding like the homeless. We did like it was like a race where we made a bunch of oatmeals and tried to make like 40,000 meals for people, and they beat us.
Nice. Tell me a little bit more about the curfew and how Coach Brandon is managing that with you guys. Because look, I mean, you're about to go to your next step, hopefully. So in your mindset and through his mindset, is it each day it's just getting us closer and closer to what bedtime has to be?
Yeah.
How does this work?
So each day, so like as soon as we first time we got here, gave us a little leeway. Kind of like 12 o'clock, we could come back home. 12 o'clock. Saturday.
Are you getting bed checks? How's this working?
GAs come by, they bed check us, make sure we're in our room. If they're both people are in the room, they blow your phone up, make sure you're in there. And so first two nights we got 12 o'clock curfew, and then tonight's our earliest curfew. I think we have like 10 o'clock curfew. Like it was 10 o'clock curfew because we gotta wake up early. Right. And so it's a regular game. But honestly, just being on a trip like this is cool just because like you get to hang out. Like whenever we travel to places like we went to Alabama, go to places one day. Yeah. You're there for one day. Yeah. You don't do shit except for sit in a hotel room
you have to do,
all week, all night.
So now are you guys watching film while you're here, or have you guys already watched the film? Because you have a couple of weeks after your season finale, but you don't know who your opponent is at that point, right?
So you like you said, you don't know who until after the championship, not the championship game. So you find that out after all that. And so we've been watching film on them for the past 2 weeks. I think it's been 2 weeks. And so we kind of have like know what they do. We know what they want to do against us. So we're ready. We're ready. Like we're ready to play.
You feel the team, the energy, the strategy, the game plan.
100%. I love playing like teams like this. Like they come out, they play a lot of man coverage.
Yeah,
they play a lot of man
coverage.
That's fun.
Okay. Especially how fucking tall you are.
What are you 6'4"?
6'4", yeah.
6'4". Okay, so we're gonna do some prediction. We're gonna put you on the spot. So we're gonna say 6 for 120, or what?
Shit, that sounds nice. I'm liking that. Okay. I'm really
high scoring. You think it's gonna be a high scoring affair, or do you think?
I think we're gonna put points on the board.
Okay.
I think we're gonna put points on the board.
Okay, so you're excited, especially
we all close. We all close too, because we're all close to like a milestone. Like Chevan's close to 3,000. I'm close to 1,000.
What about the role of this weather and it being about fucking 9 degrees?
It's cold. The cold's cold.
But I swear to you, the heated benches change the game.
Oh, is that right?
The heated benches change the game. Like Utah, I would not have played Utah State. I promise you, I would not have been able to make it if we didn't have those heated benches.
It was like, cold in Utah, right? For your guys' game.
It was like at one point somebody posted a Instagram story, put the weather, and it was like 14 degrees.
Okay.
And it was cold. Like it was night. It was at 9
o'clock.
You
guys scored some points. You guys scored 35.
We scored 35 points that game. But it was just freezing. But every time you go straight, as soon as you get off that field, you go straight to the bench, sit down, get your thing on. They have things you stuck your hands in, get your hands warm, put your feet warm. And we have them here, so that's why it's gonna be fun.
Tell us something that we don't know, that most people don't know about the bowl experience or about this week or weekend that you could kind of give us some insight
that you're gonna remember maybe.
Yeah, maybe just anything that it just kind of surprises you about this experience.
Sticks out, anything? Yeah.
Honestly, like the amount of time you have, like that's what really sticks out. Like when you go to a bowl game, people don't understand how fun a bowl game is until you really get to go to one. Because like have time. You have time to do shit with your friends. Like you're like you said,
you're on vacation with them.
One vacation,
but it's a business trip, right?
And like we talked about it all year. Like we always talked about, like, do we want to go to Idaho? Like we could go to Hawaii. We can go to LA. Like come on, where are we trying to go? Yeah. And so just with the people wanting to play in a better bowl game, it honestly makes your team want to play better, do better. So like Scott would tell our receiver room, like, shit, the more wins you win, the warmer the game is. Like, you feel me? You win more games, you're in Hawaii. You win less games, you're in Idaho. Like, that's how it works out. That's what happened. We lost a few games at the end of the year.
Yeah, San Diego State was a bitch.
Yeah, we've been to a couple of them, luckily. Okay, so tomorrow you play the game. Tomorrow the game's at 1:30. After that, then you can go and sign with an agency. Obviously, the goal here is to play at the next level. Walk us through what happens after the game, maybe in the next couple of months. Walk us through what that
the agent
like
process in general, like what has been happening.
So, I've been meeting with quite a few people. Like we talked about my sister's actually.
So you can have meetings prior to.
Yeah, so I can't sign nothing until I'm done.
But you can talk, and so there's, for me, based on my experience, I did this for 20 years, right? There was two types of players. There was a player that didn't want to talk to one agent and relied on his family actually to select maybe like 5 or 6 that they kind of liked, and they presented them to you because he just don't want to mess up his focus. Were you that kind of player, or there was the other player that wanted to get to learn as many agents as you could, or try to understand who he has the best rapport with throughout this season, and it didn't feel like it would fuck up his focus? What type of player are you?
So we're gonna go back to 2019. I had a good year, and I was actually about to declare. I was going to be declared in 2019 because I had like 950 yards, 70 some catches. Like I had a good year, so I was going to declare, but I stayed back, and COVID happened, and when that time happened, I was talking to agents, having weekend meetings every weekend, and then I got hurt. So kind of just everything.
In your training, or
I got hurt first game of the season. I got hurt first game of the season, first game of COVID year. Got injured. So kind of shit just kind of started falling off. People stopped talking to me.
Oh, that's what happens.
Yeah, and then 2021 comes around. I'm talking to people some more, and then third game happens. I get hurt again. Like just some crazy freakish injuries that just season injuries just can't do nothing about it. And so they kind of fell off this year. I went into the process like I'm not gonna talk to fucking nobody. Like I'm gonna just go in here, just focus on having fun, playing my game, and at the end of the year I'm gonna see what happens. Like see who really wants to mess with me, and
Do you have any idea as far as draft status? Like, do people give you any indication?
Yeah, so I've met with since the season's end, I've met with like 2 or 3 people. Yeah. And they've talked to me like I'm like a projected day 2, day 3 kind of guy. Okay. And honestly, like you guys have told me, like my 40 is a big deal. Like people want to see how fast I am. Yeah. Nobody can really tell. Like
no pressure.
No pressure at all.
I'm gonna tell you, as a receiver, because you have the height, it's the only thing.
It's the only. Like my speed is a really big thing for me. And like people say I look fast, but they really need to see. Yeah. Like they really need to see what I can do. Yeah. Like I need it because I've never really ran a 40. Like my whole life I grew up playing quarterback.
There's a specific technique that you can learn on too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's absolutely true. So before we let you go, we want to get a final score prediction.
Final score. I got us with.
We're going to edit this too. We're going to show the real. 38.
I got us 38. I believe we scored 5 tubs. Taryn makes 1 field goal. And they got 17.
Okay. 38-17. Okay, so that's close to an ass whooping.
38-17. I believe that's what it's going to be on.
Don't worry. This post after the game.
Yeah,
no bulletin board material. All right, well, we'll let you get out of here. We know you got a busy week. We wanted to thank you. We're just doing this rapid fire. Wanted to talk to you about what the mindset, the mentality is right before a bowl game. You got a lot of stuff going on, both like exciting to be in Boise, but also you got to play a game tomorrow. So we don't want to take we got to do media stuff with us. But so hey, congratulations on making it here. 38-17. We're going to hold you to that. We're going to see you on the sidelines tomorrow. We expect big things from you. So thanks for coming on.
Thank you very much, man.
That's awesome.
It means a lot. Thank you.
Cheers, bro. Cheers. All right.
Hey, congratulations.
That's right.
That's a wrap.